I was watching that Emmett Till movie that came out a few years ago, and it's very hard for me to watch things like that because it really touches my spirit. I do believe in past lives, and I do believe that I've lived in those times. I've actually had dreams of, like, my different reincarnations here on this low vibrational hell state of a planet. But I was watching that Emmett Till film that came out a few years ago, and I couldn't even breathe. I had to turn it off. I had to stop, and I started crying out to God. I said, Most High, why did you allow these people to do this to us? I mean, I understand the curses of our ancestors doing the witchcraft and voodoo and hoodoo and all of that. I get that. I understand that you're a jealous God. But I was like, Most High, how would you feel if you was here and a white man called you a boy, or raped your wife in front of you, or snatched away your children on a plantation, or buck broke you, how would you feel if a white man called you a nigger and hung you from a tree in front of your women and children? You know what the Most High said? He said, for one, he would die as a man. Every time I ask him about that, so with the Most High God, he's really big on being a man. Like, he's very adamant about that. He doesn't care even if you have to die. Like, he stands on principles, bro. Like, he is the true definition of masculinity. Because I remember one time I asked him, I was like, how would you feel if a white man called you a boy during the Jim Crow era? He said I would stand up for myself and I would die as a man. He was like, I would defend myself and my women and children, my wife and children, as a man. So if so black man, if you have to die for something, instead of killing each other over colors and streets that don't even belong to you, if you're gonna do something, do it with integrity by standing up for your people by any means necessary. And you know what that means. If you have to hurt someone, hurt the one who's oppressing you. But anyway, back to the film, the Emmett Till film. I was crying watching that movie. And I said, Most High, I said, what they did to that baby was wrong. He was only 14 years old. And I'm like, this is how deep their hatred is for us. They hate us just the way they hated Jesus. They really hate us. Everyone hates us. Everyone. They love our music. They love our physical features. They love our styles, our inventions. The world would be nothing without our inventions. We created literally almost everything. But they will argue you down in these social media comments. You black people, you see the comments, you see how they really feel. Watch these comment sections. That's really how they feel about you when they call you a monkey, a coon. Oh, you can never invent anything like that. They hate us so much they can't even. They're going to have a heart attack when they find out Jesus is black, or when they find out that the Most High is black. And really, I said, or like when they found out that really all gods, Shiva, Krishna, all of them, were black. Even you go to like India and you research the origins of India, like the Black Dravidians. But anyway, when I was crying watching that film, when I was being shown what they did to Emmett Till, and that story always touched me, God spoke to me. The Most High spoke to me, and he was like, I have seen the pain and suffering of my people. He said it did not go unnoticed. He said, be patient. That's all he said. He said, I have seen the pain and suffering of my people, and it did not go unnoticed. Be patient. And I remember one time I asked the Most High, I'm like, Most High, now you see these people with all of the raping and robbing and pillage and colonialism that they have done to every race on the planet. They go and they take things and they claim it as their own. When you look at what these people have done, I remember one time I asked the Most High twice. I asked him, I said, who are these people? You're not going to believe me. On my life, the Spirit spoke to me, and it said both times, beast. Beast. So the Most High is saying that these people are beasts, or are of a beastly nature.